Over the past 2 years, I've set out on a lot of crazy eating challenges, but none bigger than this one, eating the entire Cheesecake Factory menu. That's it over there. It's that building right there. A whopping 275 total items. At the beginning of 2025, before taking an 8-month sabbatical, I consumed 56 total items at the factory with only 219 left to go. Oh, and I took an 8-month sabbatical because I really didn't want to keep eating here anymore. It's hurting me physically and financially. After convincing myself that starting this up again was a really good idea, I started this back up in December 2025, eating nothing but Cheesecake Factory for 1 week. I got out on a great pace in the first few days, consuming around 4 to 5 items a meal 3 times a day. But because Cheesecake Factory portions are ridiculous, I forced myself to slow down and I did not consume as many items per meal from then on. After the week was over, I consumed 72 total items, bringing the remaining total of items to eat at the Cheesecake Factory to 147. And that's where our story leads us right now. I have so much more to eat, damn it. So can I eat the entire Cheesecake Factory menu? Well, all will be revealed in this video. And it's gonna be at the end of the video, you know, for the plot. Oh, and also at the end of the video, you're going to see the rankings for each Cheesecake Factory item, if that's of interest to you. Before we dive into the Cheesecake Factory project again, I feel it necessary to explain how this channel got here to this point and why I'm doing this completely unnecessary project to begin with. So let's take it back to the very beginning. 50 million years ago when the dinosaurs were thriving. Okay, maybe not that far. I started making content at the beginning of 2018 after the Cleveland Browns went 0-16. We're 0-16. We're trash. And my friend told me to film a rant on them on New Year's Day 2017. What a waste of a year! The video went live on Twitter and I woke up on New Year's Day 2018 as the top story on SportsCenter's Snapchat. From then on, my sole goal was to somehow, some way, be a full-time content creator. For the next couple of years, I made rants, skits, and parody music videos about Cleveland sports and other miscellaneous topics I found interesting. And when COVID happened, I hopped on TikTok to make some skits about Ohio and the Midwest. I got let go from my marketing job on February of 2021, but at that point, I was able to make money off of working with towns and visitors bureaus to make comedic promotional videos. I'm in Struthers, Ohio today, the only city in America without a cemetery. That's right, they actually put the bodies under City Hall. And then I got hired by the media company You Betcha in August of 2021 and made videos at college football and NFL games dressed as Where's Waldo. Waldo, Waldo, Waldo. That was the coolest thing ever. But then after getting let go on February of 2022, I decided to set out on making bigger challenge videos, including going to every city in the US named Cleveland for some reason, biking the entire state of Ohio in 5 days for some reason, running a marathon and cross-country skis. Yeah, I don't know. Living on a raft in Lake Erie for 24 hours and a bunch of other crazy challenges that were completely pointless. And I was able to be full-time on short form for a bit, but the one thing I've always chased is long-form YouTube videos. After a big sponsorship deal to make short-form videos for the Ohio Lottery, I invested all that money into big YouTube video ideas and a series where I try to interview every former Cleveland Browns starting quarterback since 1999. And not only did I blow all that money, I racked up a serious amount of debt with the IRS in 2023. I have never been financially responsible. After the gas station chain Sheetz wanted to sponsor a project, I thought my big breakthrough would be going to all 50 US capitals in just 30 days, only to realize that it was not the big break, but it was something that I'll always be super proud of and never forget. And I know you're thinking right now, what does any of this have to do with the Cheesecake Factory project? It's for the plot, okay? Thank you for your patience. We are almost there. Through my first 5 to 6 years of making social media content, I basically made just about every genre and style of content and had a great time doing it. But the one thing I could never crack and always wanted to be since I was a kid was a YouTuber. And I never was going to give up on that. With not a lot of money in my name, I decided to ditch the nice cameras and big productions and just film things by myself on my iPhone. I had been doing a lot of short form eating challenges at sporting events at the time, so my first project of 2024 felt pretty seamless, and it would be eating nothing but the Costco hot dog meal for a week. My budget was $43.50, and needless to say, that was the best $43.50 I've ever spent.
A man named Joey Kinsley went viral on TikTok for losing 4 pounds eating Costco hot dogs for a week.
My only concern is for Joey's heart. I do love a wiener. That's what they're called.
The project did really well on short form, and then it did really well on long form, which was crazy. And I felt like I had to seize this opportunity of being a degenerate food deleter. And after a lot of weekly eating challenges, eating something every hour for 24 hours, and many other food-related videos, we are now here. There's a lot of fulfillment that comes with making YouTube videos and releasing them to the public, but the cool thing about that is that sometimes there's an audience that enjoys that as well, and that's like the most surreal feeling of all time, and I promise I will not let you guys down, so thank you so much for being here and changing my life. Now that brings us to Cheesecake Factory. While doing all these eating challenges here the past couple of years, there was always one in the back of my head that, dare I say, was my magma octopus. Yes, I know the term is magnum opus, but that's a lot more fun to me. I've always wanted to go bigger and bigger with these YouTube videos, and to me, there is nothing bigger than eating all the food on the largest chain restaurant menu in the United States. I've had cold feet on this project for a while. I was supposed to start it 5 days ago, and I was like, we'll delay it. And I just wish I wasn't doing it, but I have to because I'm a psycho. My original plan was to eat the entire menu in January of 2025 in just 1 month. But after sitting down for literally one meal, I realized that that was the dumbest f***ing idea I've ever had in my entire life. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even know if I'm going to make this video. I ate one lunch special and I'm already full, and I haven't even had the cheesecake yet. I also have a lot of anxiety right now because this is going to be a really difficult month if I do this, so we'll see. Maybe nobody will ever see this video, but you probably all will. I then discovered an insanely crazy fun fact that 365 days is many more days than 31 days. So my new plan was to have the entire Cheesecake Factory menu in 365 days. So why was I sitting there on December 8th with 141 more items to go? Oh wait, no, sorry, bad math. 147 items to go. Damn it. I'm not sure, but I have a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Before we dive back into the menu again, a quick thanks to our sponsor, Revolut. Whether you're traveling abroad or just cruising domestically, managing your money should not be a headache. And it's not, thanks to Revolut, a finance app and card that makes spending and budgeting way easier wherever you go, from Miami to Tokyo. With Revolut, you can spend in local currency at great exchange rates in over 140 countries. You'll be able to take out cash with no Revolut added fees at in-network ATMs and manage more than 25 currencies all straight from your phone. You can also transfer money quickly to friends and family in over 140 countries in their local currency at exchange rates, so you're saving on fees. It's accepted anywhere Visa and MasterCard are supported. And they also have a great feature for everyday life and travel, virtual cards. These live right in the Revolut app or your Apple/Google Pay, so you can pay securely online, lock a card right away if you need to, and set spending limits to stay in control of your budget. Perfect for things like flights, hotels, or just dinner out. Whether you're booking travel from home or paying in person on the road, it's one hub for all your money. And the standard plan comes with no monthly subscription costs. If you scan the QR code, I'm not sure where the QR code's going to be. I think I'm going to put it right here. Nope, I'm going to put it right here. Or use the link in my description. New users can get a $20 bonus. It only takes a few minutes to set up, and it's a very smart move for your wallet. Thank you again to Revolut for sponsoring this video. And now let's get back into the menu. After a week break from only eating at the Cheesecake Factory for a week straight, horrible idea by the way, it made me not want to eat there even more. It was cloudy, gray, and snowy in Cleveland, Ohio, but most importantly, it was cloudy, gray, and snowy in Cleveland, Ohio. So I thought of taking a 4-day trip down to Florida to go to a Cheesecake Factory there. My thought process was, one, tax write-off to go to Florida, but two, maybe going to a sunny Cheesecake Factory would bring the vibes up. I'm kind of just like walking around now. And maybe by like going to a new Cheesecake Factory location, it would make me think in my head that I was going to a completely different restaurant, even though that's obviously not true. I had a great time in Florida, and I also had really, really good food at the Cheesecake Factory. But this Cheesecake Factory is not in Palm Beach, Florida, because in the 4 days that I was down in Florida, I never went to Cheesecake Factory. I bet you all think I have a pretty good explanation for this one. Well, I don't. I'm f***ed. So after getting back the next day, I decided to stop screwing around and actually start eating the Cheesecake Factory menu again. I might not be able to finish the rest of the menu in 2025, but I thought at least I could get a big load of it. Hey, yo, what the fuck? in 2025, and then theoretically finish it at the beginning of 2026. A week before Christmas, I went with Kelsey and my cousins Matt and Nicole to the Cheesecake Factory. After getting an alcoholic drink that doesn't count for the menu, of course, I got factory nachos, which are some of the best nachos I've ever had. Complete recency bias, by the way. I'm not sure how that levels up with the other nachos I've ever had. A carne asada meal, and I got a super delicious peppermint stick chocolate swirl cheesecake. It was sensational. We all had a really, really great time at the factory, and it made me get a little more excited for consuming the rest of the menu. It wasn't much, but I had finally gotten a dent into the menu again and only had 138 more items to consume. I'm eating the entire Cheesecake Factory menu, and you might be like, hey, you haven't posted about this in like 12 days. Did you take 12 days off from eating from here? Yes. This place has absolutely ruined my life. So yeah, I only had 138 more items to go, and I was feeling pretty good. But there was just one problem. I was running out of apps, sides, non-alcoholic drinks, and cheesecakes to consume, and the majority of the items at Cheesecake Factory are extremely large entrees, meaning the rest of the 138 items I had to eat at the Cheesecake Factory would most likely be entrees, and the original 5 to 6 items I ate per meal would go down all the way to 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to take a long time to do. That's why you should prep for videos. I certainly don't. So because this number was so daunting, every day I'd go to the Cheesecake Factory, make up some sort of excuse on why I shouldn't be eating there right now, and then turn around and go home and not eat there. A big reason for this being a challenge in my head is I've really wanted to eat better recently. Also, my next video is going to be eating nothing but Popeyes for a week. Also, each entree is like 2,000 calories. The portions are extremely big. It's very expensive. I should be better with my money. But whatever the excuse was, I would use it. And yeah, that's where we are today. I have not eaten at the Cheesecake Factory since December 18th of 2025, and I don't plan on picking this project back up and finishing the rest of the Cheesecake Factory menu. I kind of feel like I let down a lot of people with this project because I know a lot of people were really looking forward to seeing me eat the entire menu. So if I let you down, I'm sorry. I started to realize after delaying this project over and over again and thinking about it begrudgingly, like, if I don't enjoy the content that I'm making, what is the point? Am I just saying this for a cop-out and for the plot? Maybe. But shouldn't I be enjoying the type of content I'm making? And that's kind of been my struggle this entire time with this project. Ever since my content creation journey in 2018, I've struggled to find a path that was both sustainable and fulfilling for me. And now on YouTube, I finally found it. But sometimes you just gotta know when you're gonna bow out, and damn it, Cheesecake Factory, I'm bowing out. So what's next for this channel? Well, I'm still going to be doing eating challenges. My next video is literally me eating nothing but Popeyes for a week. I love doing eating challenges. I'm never not going to do them. But also, I'm going to do something because I want to do it, not because I think I should do it. And also, I think this is the first video I've never completed on this channel. Again, don't fact check that, but if it is, that's also good for the plot, right? Like, this has stakes now. So in conclusion, gonna still make eating challenge videos, and I'm also gonna experiment with some other videos I've wanted to make for a very, very long time. I know I'm like the world's greatest masochist, but this content thing should be fun. So I'm gonna make it fun from now on. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and for now, I will bow out and not complete the entire Cheesecake Factory menu project. But maybe I'll work on it in the shadows in the next couple of years, and in a couple of years, I'll release a video called I Ate the Entire Cheesecake Factory Menu. Wait, what? I know what I like, baby, I like you. This American pie with the high Q. Oh my, I do. Just fly right through. We'll get high as the kite in the afternoon. Oh, and also one last thing. In the description, there is a Google Sheet link going to my Cheesecake Factory item rankings that I've had so far. Obviously, I haven't had the whole menu yet, but I've been ranking them thus far. Okay, that's it. Thanks. Please don't try this at home. I am a professional dumbass. Okay, bye. What are you doing? We gotta go. I'm done. Turn this camera off. Let's go. Come on. We gotta go. Oh.